Hey guys, Tim will be covering the Rudaea trading card game. It's the Kickstarter, so if you're not familiar with Rudaea, you're going to be a little more familiar by the time I'm done doing this. I've already backed it, pledging 105 US, which is CA 137, so not bad. I think it's a little decent start. It's the best I can do. So it's a new trading card game. It has a lot of good aspects. It kind of removes all the bad ones, you know, that you've had in Magic and so on and so forth. And its goal is 57,279. It's a big goal, but I think it can be met. So we have an about this project with a little story and then a brief description of Rudaea below it, kind of showing, kind of highlighted over the tier that I went and backed, the strength and numbers tier. 5 faction starters of your choice. There's 5 factions total, so I'm going to get 1 of each. 10 ethereal invasion boosters, and 5 Kickstarter exclusive packs. Estimated delivery December 2017, and ships to anywhere in the world. So, it is a brand new card game, and made by and aimed at existing gamers. So, if you're into card games and you like new ones, here you go. It's a great one. Then we have a map of Rudaea. We have just regular backer tier. Get 1 Kickstarter exclusive pack for 8 USD. Have a showing of the how it's saying new mechanics. It's got artwork, like really good artwork. Then we have the starter tier, 1 faction of your choice, and then 1 Kickstarter exclusive pack. Then we have the 2-player starter tier early bird, 2 faction starters of your choice, and 2 Kickstarter exclusives. So, it's basically you go head-to-head in a battle, utilizing different things, different types of creatures, spells, so on and so forth. I mean, the artwork has been really good. I've just, I just think it's great. It's been, like, some of the best that's not, like, from a big company like Magic, or for a big card game like Magic, you know, so on and so forth. Below that one was the 2-player starter tier, which is the regular pricing. Then we have what separates Rudaea from other card games, such as accessibility. So they want everyone to be able to have the cards and not be expensive. There are deck limits, like 2 copies of each card in your deck, common, uncommon, rare, and only 1 epic. So that's pretty good. There are no bad cards, which to me this is a big thing. So bad cards, like they're saying, you're not going to have any of that filler crap that comes in sets. You're going to have just good cards all around. So, and everything will be able to be used in building a deck. Then back to tiers, we have a 2-player advanced tier, which is 2 faction starters, 6 boosters, and 2 exclusive packs. Back over once again, we have less RNG, less problems. So, you won't be mana screwed in this game. You won't lose the game due to like a bad first draw. In this game, they have random effects that kind of help you out. And they've reduced the amount of random effects that are just bad overall. And they've helped by adding mechanics to kind of make everything even, such as the Dream Draw mechanic and the Mulligan mechanics, which we will go over here in a little bit. I think it's great, these 2 mechanics, because I've already gone over and looked at them multiple times, and like it's going to help the game a lot. Then we have a 2-player master tier, which is 57 US, 4 faction starters, 6 ethereal invasion boosters, and 2 Kickstarter packs. Then we move to the game mechanics here in just a second, and we can kind of go over what makes this different, what makes this better, and why. I mean, I kind of think it improves on games. It improves on the flaws that other games have had. You know, it's kind of remove them and replace them with something different that makes it, I think it's more fun this way. You know, you remove those old mechanics that just kind of bog things for you, and you just kind of lose because it's like, well, crap, you know, I can't do much of anything. I have a bad hand. Just anything that's wrong. And that's one of the things I like about this game, besides the the card template, the card art, the simplicity of the card designs and everything just makes it, I think it's great all around. And so we have a collector's tier. It's about 191 US. You get all the faction starters, 10 ethereal invasion boosters, 5 Kickstarter packs, limited edition Ethereum collector's pack, limited edition 15-piece Rudaea dice set, and limited edition Rudaea playmat, which I'm jealous of those last two specifically because I think those would be just amazing to see in person. Of course, I want the other stuff that I'm not getting, but but let me tell you, the mat and the dice would be great to have. We're talking about picking a faction. While most card games allow combination, and this, when you pick a faction, you're just using that faction. I think it makes it easier for people who aren't the best at deck building. And so what they're doing with these factions, which is Arcane, Nature, Nefarious Warfare, and the invading one, which is Ethereal, is that it allows you to build a diverse deck because they're going to have a lot of cards unique to each individual faction, and so it's going to make deck building really good. So you're going to find cards that you like for a specific faction, and they're just going to mesh well with everything else. That's what I like about this. We have completionist tier, which it's a completionist tier. You're getting everything, basically. So it's 2 decks in this game. It is your main card deck, which is 30, and your dream deck, which is 10. And the dream deck, which we will go over here soon, is what makes it so different from every other game. And it's one mechanic that I absolutely love, and I think it will really set it apart from everything else. And that's what I really like about this game, is it's unique and it's different. And they're so proud to be unique and different on this game, and it's fantastic to see. Just I don't know. You just can't find much creativity like this anymore in card games, and that's why, to me, this is like a breath of fresh air for card games. And I'm really hoping that this thing will get funded. But I mean, I know the amount that they're asking for is quite high, but I still think they can do it. I think it's a great game just looking at it, and I think that if people give it a chance, I think they will be pretty happy with backing it. I don't see people being, not happy with their investment, not happy with this purchase. I think they would be pretty ecstatic. I think the game could really do something. So gaining mana, so you can, you always start the game with like an amazing hand when you get those kind of games, but you just can't pay for it. Mana's always an issue. So they have a system that for every turn you gain a mana tier until you reach 10. I think that's great. No having to draw land, so on and so forth. I think that's just annoying. And then, before we skip it, the Rudean deity tier. I mean, you're basically getting everything mentioned before, and all 15 full art cards, and design your own Rudaea card for the upcoming set, Erasia's Downfall. Fantastic. I wish I could afford that one. The mulligan rule. Having a bad starting hand, but there's one card you really want to hang on to. With Rudaea, there's no problem. At the beginning of each game, after deciding who's going first, each player has a chance to mulligan any number of 4 cards. And, I mean, mulliganing up to 4, that's awesome. I think it makes things a lot better. If you go second with bonus cards, I mean, going second's not going to be that big of a deal. Thanks to bonus cards. And then Dream Draw. Is there that one card you really need, but you can't come across it? If it's in your Dream deck on turn 5 and 10, you'll be able to pull it out of your Dream deck and then be able to play it. So no more just like, oh man, I didn't draw it. You'll be able to do it now. Turn 5 and 10. I think that's great because, by turn 5, you're really going to be wanting something kind of beefy out there, kind of help you out, so you can really start taking it to the board and and just to wreck everybody else, just to take everyone out. Then we have the card and game layout here. As you can see, I scrolled back up. But we have the mana tier cost, the card name, card artwork, the artist credit, the type box, rarity box, ability box, attack defense, and health. So I like the way that it's laid out. I think it looks pretty good. Would I change anything? Probably not. It's really not too often that I just absolutely like everything on a card, just the way that it looks overall. There's not been too many games like that where I've just enjoyed the whole card, like everything about it, and I wouldn't change anything. This is one of them I would not change anything. I think it looks great. I can't say anything bad about any of this stuff, to be honest. This is a game that I think many card game players would play if we can get the word out. I think those that are just sick of playing Magic and Pokemon and things like that would really be into this. And if it really gets a chance to shine, I think it will be a big. I think it'll be a big deal. I think it can. I wouldn't say it'll beat any of the big three, but I can definitely say it would be a pretty good competitor for some of them. So they need the funds to help finish the Ethereal Invasion and get some good artwork for the set. And so here's our stretch goals. Lots to be announced, but you know, we have our Kickstarter exclusive pack. It's a special edition pack consisting of 15 cards, 3 from each faction, originally from Ethereal Invasion set. Faction starter, there's 5 unique ones, which we've gone over those. Ethereal Invasion Booster, it's the first core set of Rudaea. Each pack contains 10 cards, which are 5 common, 3 uncommon, 1 rare or epic, and 1 mana tear / token / random foil. Limited edition Ethereum Collector's Pack, only for Kickstarter backers. Ugh. Stock is very limited, and we'll have 5 cards from Ethereal Invasion set, 4 rares, 1 epic. Limited edition 15-piece Rudaea dice set. It's Rudaea themed. Rudaea playmats, so that's kind of self-explanatory. Complete set of Ethereal Invasion, so you'll be getting 2 of every card, basically, and 1 copy of each epic instead of getting 2 of that, which would make sense based on deck building. All 15 full art foil epic cards from Ethereal Invasion. That's pretty good. And then last is help design your own card for Rudea's upcoming set, Erasia's Downfall, which I wish I had the funds to do something like that, but I hope so. I hope there's at least 1 or more that does that. So there's their Facebook and their Twitter. Then risks and challenges. So you can kind of go over that. And that about covers the Kickstarter. So I'm hoping after looking at this, you guys decide to go ahead and, you know, maybe pledge a little bit of money, help them get funded, and